sit armet, conzictator oedipusing elite, sed du eius mit tempor incidedunt ab labore et dolore magna aliquid, artenum ad minim venium, qui nostri exercitation alam collaboris nisi un aliquid exi a modo consequot, juis aute.
Yo! How's everybody doing? It is Friday once again! I gotta admit, I wasn't sure what I was gonna play today. I had a whole just buffet of things laid out before me. So many choices. And I was thinking, you know, what's something that I wanted to return to that has had a full suite, a full release, and deserves much more of my time? That would be VISCERAFEST. And I think my wrist is healed up since last time. It's still a bit sore, you know. I've been exercising it, not in that way, you sickos. And yeah, I'm gonna break my wrists all over again. Playing VISCERAFEST. Devon chat, we see you. See you! Apparently, the boss is a little easier on the difficulty since last time there's been a patch, which means I'm gonna have to replay the last level I was on, which was the final level of Chapter 1. Pardon me, but that's fine. I need the warm-up. Sadrax, you beat the 4th episode of Supplice. That was the other one on my docket. As far as I can remember, to be honest, I've replayed a bunch of episodes of Supplice a bunch of times, and the memory of it is like a swirl in my head at this point. I can't recall whether they said they were gonna go back and fix up a few elements of episode 1 or episode 2. I'm trying to remember which episode ended in the stadium. There's like a stadium with a big teleporter in the middle of it, and that's like the climax, and I was having serious trouble with the ammunition. Was that episode 1 of Supplice? Cool. So I don't know if that's been changed up or tweaked. Soloco's had an update, that's right. God. I just, you know, the other option, you know, the other thing I was gonna do? I was gonna rig up a roulette wheel. And I was just gonna go, you know what? Spin it. Vegan Pork, thank you for the 10-person raid. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for bombing the hell out of my my chat there. Everyone okay? We all back? I didn't know that actually happens when I get raided. I didn't know it just showers everyone in bombs. Ozreek, what happened with the ammo to me in Supplies is the boss had a weak point, but they communicated the fact pretty poorly, and I ended up wasting a ton of ammo. So is that communicated better now? I think that's probably what I'd like to know, because I'd like to play more Supplies. But it's just, you know, do I continue to let them cook, or, you know, because I might do that for a few days next week, depending on my my schedule. Because what I was doing with that Doom map set, Amalgam, was pretty good this week. Really enjoyed playing Amalgam, giving it that time. If I played it front to back, though, it would have taken me like a full 4 days of the week to get through it. And that was like a what, 3.5 hours per session-ish? They added a health bar so I can see when I'm not doing damage, Orsreek. That's good. That's good quality of life. I always appreciate a health bar on a boss, especially if they're supremely tanky. And yeah, as you say, they've got like an armor gimmick or a weak spot gimmick, because then you've got more of a visual reference. That's ideal. That is exactly the direction I would have hoped. So, play. Icky dies.
Warning, Archgate rupture has resulted in critical facility-wide damage. Please evacuate at your soonest convenience.
Right click. Right click is punch.
Back to it, I suppose.
Oh, fuck! I just realized what I've been asking of myself. It's this level. It's this level. Well, welcome to the next 3 hours. I'm gonna friggin' die so much. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Alright. What have I got? I've at least got the ability to punch, so that's fine. I'm surprised I'm not dead yet, in all honesty. It's very surprising. Punch him! Must have been a nerf if I'm still alive. Okay. Gonna punch it. Yeah, there we go. I still must have some of that muscle memory. Good. 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 Alright. Anything? These. Just need to nail them shots. Holy moly! How did I not die? Do I have any save beacons? I do. I have like one save beacon. I'm thinking about just dropping it. How did I not die? Also, how is the audio for everyone? Because I feel like cranking it. Should be good. And I said it was 3 hours. Well, at least I can breathe a little. Considering I've put down a beacon. And get some more ammo. Alright. So this is something I recall. Getting stuck on these little bits. I guess that's where the bunny hopping comes in.
Hey, baby. you want to become an endangered species.
Thought that was an enemy! Uh-oh. Come back here. Come back here! Alright! Alright, yeah, something definitely feels like it's changed if I'm not completely getting whacked. What difficulty do I even have this on? Gameplay. What difficulty am I on? I'm on cruising. I think I'm on cruising. Breezing and cruising and narcolepsy mode. I forgot about that. I should have got that health. Oh. There we go. Terminated. Bullets! Bullets! Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Stop shielding! I want to swallow your soul. Where are you? Never mind. Stop it! But seriously, where did that other one go? They were here and then they were gone. I think I might have got them by accident. Which is fine by me. Was Riki felt Nightmare and Extreme were a bit too similar difficulty-wise, so everything below Nightmare was enough to give it some breathing room. Okay. I gotta admit, it's probably for my benefit, considering... I mean, you put the warning front and center. And I think it's a question of conditioning. You play enough of this kind of game, and you get a little too big for your own britches.
Think fast.
I'd like to think fast if I had the bullets. Canisters. Where's my pung? Pung.
Order up.
Bop, bop, bop. We're good. I nearly had a bit of a slip there and said we're gooning. That was a different game. That was Fallen Aces. I was thinking of playing Fallen Aces as well. Bop. Alright, now the real pain begins. This pleases me. I demand all toilets be interactive in video games. It just has to be done. If you're not doing it, you're skimping. I did get another save beacon, so I am damn well going to be placing it. Ooh, right now. Wait, I keep forgetting about the pung. The pung's got a thing that you can do.
They're gonna bury you in a lunchbox.
There you go. If you put the pung canister on the floor and let it detonate, it does bigger area of effect. Come on. Trying to figure out what the best approach to this is. Definitely not that. Oh my god. I've completely forgotten how to deal with those enemies. I know I've got to wait for the shield. And then you shoot them in the face. That seems to be the tactic. Can I punch him? Maybe not. They dislike that greatly. The pung does double that damage and pierces through shields. Ooh, so I should have saved it. Is what you're telling me. Things should be flushable like Sulaco. Oh, God, Sulaco, so wonderful with those touches. How are you not dead? I punged you point blank. Wanged! I read that G is a C. Okay.
Dinner time! Ouch!
Input. Keyboard and mouse. Combat. Next weapon, previous weapon. Why isn't that working on my mouse right now? I've been doing that. I should just start using the weapon wheel. There we go. They're weak to melee, but they do this like that. The robots. The robots. And you poke them in the eye. I'd imagine. I imagine they greatly dislike that.
Open up!
Oh, wrong direction. Wait. Okay. Things have frozen. And the audio has... I was wondering when this might happen. I just got a full reset of some of my stuff. Am I still live? Am I still alive? Ah, no. Ah, nuts. I'm live? Good. Because a bunch of shit just frozen. Okay. Of all the days to have technical issues, I didn't have any problems whatsoever when I was doing Doom. Is that my problem? Is that my mistake? I should just be playing Doom and nothing else. Pardon me. So, can you hear the game? Yeah? Well, you know what's funny? I can't. Oh, man. There we go. So, let me try and fix this. Anything? Hey, I got audio back. Good. Now I can hear. Right.
I've got you under my skin.
I'm not sure that's the first thing I wanted to hear after plugging in my headphones, but you know, I'm gonna just check something.
I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby.
Okay. Let's see if we can continue. So, things I changed recently on my streaming setup. I got myself a hub for lower priority USB devices. So my Stream Decks, what's this plugged into? I think this has got its own dedicated USB thing, and the camera's got its own dedicated USB thing. So, I'm hoping that was just a temporary hiccup, and the only temporary hiccup of today. The cam and gameplay are choppy for you. Can anyone verify that? Or does the Angerlord need to just refresh their stream? Looks like to everyone else, I'd say get that refresh going, man. That's always the first port of call. And if it persists, then you ask if the stream is hardware is mid. How did I get that up? I mashed a button. There we go. All right, Pong.
Night, night, baby.
Sweet. Alright, it's coming back to me now. The only thing I'm dreading is like the last part of this level, if it's what I remember. With all the force fields and that really cramped fight just before the exit.
Pretty sure this sucker isn't legal.
It happened again! It happened again! It is happening again, and I don't know why. Something is causing...
I get no kick.
Something is causing my USB devices to restart.
Alcohol doesn't thrill me at all.
I'm cursed. Fridays are cursed. Let me unplug some stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get by without it. What are you? What are you plugged into? That's my... Alright. Alright. Let's see if this fixes anything. Okay. You think it's an issue of the USBs being starved of power, Galician? It only happens when I'm streaming. It only happens when I'm streaming. Whoa! Yeah, all of you get in the same place, though. Come on.
This is my boomstick!
Sweet. Maybe I need a BIOS update. You know what? I've not really updated the BIOS on this thing since I got the machine. Since I got the whatchamacallit, the motherboard, so that could actually be something I need to do. As for the webcam, it is looking slightly weird from what I usually expect after that last restart. But as long as the gameplay ain't too choppy. You know what? It's not ideal. It's gonna annoy me now. There we go. I keep forgetting which ones are more impervious to melee, or for being shot. Would a BIOS update cause those issues, or a lack of BIOS update? I don't know. I mean, if it's something about my my USB on the motherboard, then it certainly can't hurt to update my BIOS. So that's a project for this weekend, I guess.
There's a fine line between the living and the dead. And buddy,
Come on! Stop it! Oh my god. I'm getting really fucking fed up. Okay. You know what? Screw the camera. I don't need it. We don't need the camera. If it's causing throughput problems, I don't know. It must be something to do with the camera.
I'm gonna knock you over the.
I've changed everything else. I took out the stream decks.
If you're blue and you don't know.
It's not the time, Carol.
Why don't you go where fashion sits? Down, putting on the Ritz.
Don't want to put on the Ritz. I want to play the game. Damn it. Is it a little? Is it too much to ask for just my goddamn streaming setup to just work? Is my streaming setup curated by Todd Howard? It feels that way.
Death incarnate.
Feels that way.
Let me through.
You know, in all honesty, I would update my motherboard. Actually, did I not update my motherboard recently? No, I didn't. I updated my PC case.
You know that won't be happening, Mortis. We told you we were no longer interested in squandering any more Playhouse Holy Crusade. Now, by the looks of it, I'd say your little religious retreat is finally going up in smoke. And thus, let me speak very bluntly. As soon as
Elysian updated case. Yeah, I updated my PC case, as in the GPU that I bought to put in my PC case was too big, so I needed a bigger PC case. Therefore, I upgraded my PC case.
will be publicly stepping down from the conglomerate's council. If you continue to stall any further than you already have, I will see to it that godforsaken...
Just for my own sanity. Does this have on-screen subtitles? Subtitles. There we go.
The Confederation is made well aware of the fact that you have been both protecting and conspiring with that genocidal, iconoclastic rat. Now, I suggest you seize your senses and get yourself Dr. Velcor and that damned Litherlick back here within the next cycle.
I can't do that.
You what?
I feel a bit bad talking because some of the dialogue
Further calls from the conglomerate.
are kind of lengthy. And I feel bad talking over it because it's, you know, story game stuff. So having the subtitles makes me feel less guilty about yapping. Alright, I'm gonna get more beer. I think I've earned it.
How much is that doggy in the window? The one with the waggly tail. How much is that doggy in the window? I do hope that doggy's for sale.
So is she just vibing in the VO booth or what? Was it just do whatever you like? We need some idle audio clips. Can you just do some whatever you like? Give me some show tunes. Show tunes. Everybody loves social. Sorry, that's a Venture Brothers reference. No one's gonna get that. To this day, I'm still salty that nowhere enough people are aware of the Venture Brothers or get all the one-liners that I occasionally bring out. Because like 90% of the references I do are friggin' Venture Brothers references, and no one, apart from Collins in chat, gets them.
And a surfboard too. Da-na-na-da-na-ba-da-da-da. Da-na-na-da-na-da.
Janet Poles and fucking rules. Damn right. You know what? I seem to have gotten through that first time. That's amazing.
Shake it off, you big baby.
Dead. That's how I like it.
Out.
It is beyond that word. It is beyond relieving that I can just double shot those things in the eye. And then they're done. It's like, good. Good. Cow said you haven't seen the whole series of Venture Brothers, but Red Death. Oh, Red Death's such a good character. Best dad. Family man. Super villain. Who just happens to look like the Red Skull. And everyone fears as pretty much the manifestation of the Grim Reaper himself. He's old school, man. Everyone loves Red Death. Alright. I'm wondering whether I should put my save down before or after I ascend this ladder. Before. I remember now. Wait, where did my save pop? Did it pop under the geometry? Oh god, I hope not. Oh no, have I just done the... have I unearthed a bug? Have I done something that no one else has done before? I keep doing this. I keep doing this!
Suck it down.
Sorry, I need to tweak something. It's not right. It's not right. There we go. Now I can focus. Alright, do I have... I do! Alright, round two. Gotta watch out for those exploding holograms. What have I got left? Man, have I got nothing but fists again? No, plague cannon. Where's my plague cannon? Gimme, 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 gimme. There we go. Woo!
Our facility has been completely overrun. We don't have much time. I'll be heading to the...
Respond.
Sir, the signal to the Alpha facility on Route 6 here has been lost entirely. We have no way of reaching them.
Prepare the slip gates. We'll be heading to Earth momentarily. I just have one last loose end to tie up.
Ozric after the next update, they'll beep before they explode. Awesome. Audio cues, I feel, are tremendously important. Especially in first-person shooters where a lot of stuff is happening around you. Having that audio cue can be life-saving. Alright, time to break my wrists. But considering how breezy the level has been so far for me after an hiatus, I think I might be alright. I think I might be alright getting through this. I needed everything! Bunker Buster got buffed a bit. Nice. Dietrich, is it just me, or am I coming through on an AM radio transceiver? Are you telling me my mic's being weird as well? I've had every technical problem besides the stream crashing.
Made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me.
I think, rule of thumb, right? If you think there's a problem with the stream, phrase it as, is anyone else hearing this? Because I got no way to check. And then you guys can get the consensus instead of me having to stop and check. And then if enough of you say things are screwed up, I can try and fix it.
Are you satisfied yet?
No.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
Years work down the drain because of your blundering and sadism.
You know what? Now the audio is coming in a little too quiet for me. No, let's just crank it in general. I like this game loud.
I've had more than enough of your stupidity for one day, so I've prepared something special just for you.
Oh, honey, I didn't know you cared so much.
Why, you
Did I go back in time, Gleason? Yeah, I needed to replay this level because of the patch.
entities far greater than any mortal mind dare comprehend. If we fail, everything you know, everything you love.
You sure I'm not streaming in Civi's dungeon with these issues?
But the entire
I mean, he did move out of that dungeon for a reason. Actually, he didn't move out. He was moved out. He was transferred to a different prison block.
patience to deal with you, I gave you the chance to walk away. It's too late now. Bring in the specimen. Goodbye, human.
Come on, bring it on. I took my painkillers this morning. Look at his little arms. Look at the little arms! Look at him, little baby man. How does it feel to be a baby man? Yeah, I remembered I can dodge through those. I forgot about that last time. Dodging gives you iframes. I just need to remember to do it. Alright. This is where it gets fucky. Oh, I'm trying to remember where the safe spot is on those.
For the goodbye party, huh?
Facility integrity critical. Evacuate immediately.
Oh, yeah. Right.
A lot breezier the first time. Alright, how do I leave?
Hello? Anybody in there?
This seems like the wrong way. Oh wait, no, there's enemies. It must be fine.
It's all in the reflexes, darling. Come on. Hold out on me.
Sweet. Dietrich, the audio is fine. Your speaker's just broken. Okay. Glad we could diagnose that audio problem. You know, I've had the same PC speakers for, years. Years and years and years. Maybe a decade. How long have I had these? Can't be that long. Do we save the dais for this boss? It's weird to see it done normally. Well, from what I can tell, the difficulty settings are a little easier now. The gap between them is a little wider. Definitely feels that way to me. But yeah, old speakers are still good speakers, man. Newer speakers are where it's kind of crappy. It's the ongoing enshittification of tech.
Wake up. We must be going soon. The child is coming. Who are you? Just a man with mutual
interests. Is that so? I understand your hesitative state, but we haven't much time. If the ritual is not performed by tomorrow night, you will be powerless to stop what is to come. You do want to set things right, don't you?
Co-pilot's still using your old-ass 2000 speakers. Oh, he seems like a lovely fella. He's got a nice smile. Familiar-looking eyes. Congratulations! I've conquered. I've contracted VISCERAFEST. Oh no. First chapter, and I've unlocked its sub-hub. From here, I can replay levels, track down what I missed. I'm ready to move on, travel back to the heuristic halls. Hop through the archgate, next chapter. Pardon me. What happened to the Doom TDA streams? I decided that it was too much of a pain in the ass to live stream them. Oh, do you mean why they've gone private? I just left the first one up because the rest of them were just diminishing returns, and I was just getting more and more pissed off over the course of part 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that didn't reflect my overall experience with it. It was just my tech troubles and my general annoyance coloring the experience, and they made for shit streams, so I just left the first one up, which seemed to be the best one. Fun fact about live streams. When you do part 2, 3, 4, and 5, the order of magnitude of diminishing returns is kind of scary. Alright, so we've done Containment Carnage, we're on Stifled Storage. Oh wait, no, this is the first chapter. This is just the first chapter, isn't it? Yeah. Hope I'll enjoy the rest of the game. You mean Doom? I've finished it. I played it. I had a fairly extended bit of spiel yesterday. Earlier this week, even. Over, how I felt. I'm trying to edit it into some kind of, video so people don't have to comb through a stream to get my opinion. In fact, what I might do, I might even transcribe the video, because I had a lot of thoughts, and try and make a script and re-record it, and make an actual proper opinions video. Long after the game's gone cold. Degreeless. Bite bullets, plow through projectiles with degreeless mode. You can struggle. Oh, these are like basically the cheats, right? COD mode. The coward's way out, no doubt. Not your favorite. With COD mode, your health regenerates. You can play like the filthy scrub you are. But yeah, I'll try and edit down my opinions. But if you wanna watch a good Doom mod or Doom map set playthrough, the Amalgam streams that I did earlier this week are pretty good, if I say so myself. And you'll get peppered throughout my opinions on Doom TDA. If you want to go the long route and you need a spare few hours to get yourself acquainted or occupied with something, stick it on in the background, I don't mind. So that's the prelude. Bestiary shop. And chapter select. Let's do it.
Phew, that was a close one.
Co-pilot's that law of diminishing returns thing is why you don't think you could be a content creator outside of the hobby. Having to do something new seems brutal. Yeah, for some reason... Damn it, Caroline!
Somebody, sometime.
He's got no chill! You give her a few seconds, she starts singing. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, doing part 2s or anything on YouTube is kind of like poison.
Make a mess together.
So, you know, if I've got any advice for you, if you think a video is slightly too long and you want to split it up into parts, don't.
Can't afford any more setbacks.
more for the morgue.
So yeah, in case that didn't come across while this level was kicking off, if you're thinking of doing a multiple part video, the only way I'd say doing that is if it's like unconscionably long. But at this point in time, YouTube actually likes long videos, so you know, go for it. I should look at the tutorial for the Deus Mortis again. Is that easily accessible? Weapon tutorials, Deus Mortis. Fire a wall of pellets. Tap it again to call them back. Hold until it reloads to fire it normally. Let me do that again, I'm not sure I quite got it. So fire a wall of pellets. Tap it again to recall the pellets. But I gotta dodge my pellets, right? Because they'll kill me. They don't damage you no more? Ah, that's cool. Ah, I see. It's just that in the tutorial video, there's a little sidestep, and my brain kind of went, that seems significant.
Oh, it's locked.
Thyroki did the same thing. Made that assumption. You'll run out of ammo fast if you don't use recall. Ah, that makes sense.
I hate to sound up my own ass, but this may be some of my finest work.
I'm always thinking, what guns do I have? None. I keep overdoing it with my ammo. Now Tillis is playing and streaming games, creating content. Of course it is. You got to remember that it's also a process of recording. So I've also got opportunity to comb through these streams afterwards, edit them down, transcribe any audio if I think it's relevant. Maybe turn that into a script later. It's all a self-sustaining thing.
Go, Iglis, and do the violence.
Thank you so much, Sova. Content is content, man. At least when YouTube is concerned.
And stay dead.
Even better if you can keep people engaged during the course of it, which is a difficult thing to do. Now, I won't say everyone is good at it. I certainly don't think I'm good at it. But at the very least, I feel like I can occasionally, you know, shoot the shit in a vaguely coherent manner with you guys. If you ask me my opinion on something, if I've got something to say, I'll try and be constructive. And after the fact, if people want a little bit of, you know, that whole parasocial companionship thing, you can watch the VODs, you can have them playing while you do the dishes, you know, I think that qualifies as content, does it not? Damn it. I've not got my doubles. I keep thinking I've got my weapons. I don't have my weapons. Right. Oh, no! Yeah, they're armored. They're armored! Run away! They can't do doors. Or ladders. I'm kind of bad at rationing my ammunition in this. That is definitely a personal flaw of mine. can charge my melee for extra damage. Oh, I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. That will come in handy. Oh, wait, did I get him? I must have got him before I peaced out. It's like that meme of the guy digging for diamonds, but he turns away at the last second. Now, Talicia, I wonder if content is the right word. Maybe creating entertainment is a better name for it. That's too many words. That's too many syllables. Content is just two. I get what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say, and I appreciate it. I should probably drop a save. I mean, there is definitely a tendency for people to downplay what they do through such descriptive terms. I know I do. And yeah, the recoil on that is powerful. Especially with this thing. Like a turd on legs. Oh, I got at least one of them. Yeah, they don't like it when you do that. I got bullet style, it's good. Hey! Woo! I don't make content, I make art. I cultivate parasocial relationships. If we're gonna get down to the brass tacks here, that's what I do. At least when I'm streaming. That's what I'm doing. Get to the upstairs lobby, find a way outside. Okay. But I'm entranced by this movable thing. Why is it movable? Oh, it was the power thing. All right. It's because it didn't turn green. I'm conditioned. I get where I am now. Okay. Starting to make a bit of sense.
I need a key.
I need a key. I need a secret. I need a key to another way. I need a key.
Woman, I beg of you. If it's money you want, I can provide.
Woman, please.
I'll give it to you. Please walk away.
Tempting offer, but I don't take handouts.
Lady, just leave me alone. Darn it. Let me just skedaddle past you there a second.
Ouch!
You know what? I know people are a little averse to being told that they need to play on an easier difficulty. But I feel people sometimes prioritize challenge over fun, over personal enjoyment. They feel like if they're not, you know, suffering, they're not having a good time. And I'd like to turn that narrative on its head. Because I'm not suffering. I'm having a pretty fun time. I'm still hopping around like a lunatic. I'm still going, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck, where's my ammo? But at the very least, you know, I'm still getting enjoyment out of it. Not everything needs to be a kick to the balls in order to be enjoyable. I'm not sure what happened to kind of make that the status quo when it comes to gaming.
Please don't.
But the difficulties are there for a reason. Huh. Should have saved before I did that. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Not even an encore. Ugh, pity.
Fudge. So there's a crazy lady bunny hopping through the foyer again. Sorry, it's not the foyer, it's the courtyard. Come on! Come on. Get concussed. Hey! Okay.
Don't make me break down this door. They're gonna have to glue you back together in hell.
Is this game worth it, Flame? Oh god, yes. God, yes it is. I wouldn't bother returning to it if it wasn't. That's the truth.
Go bother someone else.
No. Screw you, fish person!
Oh, it won't open. Knock, knock. Let me in.
I like to think there's just a terrified flesh person. Flesh person? Fish person. A fleshy fish person behind that door just cowering.
Damn, it's stuck.
Ugh. How was that drone shooting at me? I don't know. I didn't notice anything, Osric. Have I uncovered another bug? Lion, going back a subject, you with me on the game's gotta be fun thing. Two types of game, those that work for you and those that don't. You gotta find a way to play that works for you and screw everyone else. It's like the old Dark Souls narrative about, you know, summons being, you know, a crutch. You're not a real gamer, you're not a real Dark Souls enjoyer if you use summons. Screw that. Even Elden Ring ground that notion into the dust, because a lot of that it's like, yeah, please, use the summons. There's a whole proto-Pokemon thing going on here with the spirit summons. Do it! Do it! You don't even need to summon people. You can summon goddamn pack of wolves. But yeah, first and foremost, game gotta be fun. And that's really it. in whatever kind of thing you're attempting, game gotta be fun. Thank you for listening to my TED talk.
Looks like I'm gonna have to cut your time short.
To give you a complete curveball comparison that bears no semblance whatsoever to what I'm actually playing right now, Balatro. Balatro is ridiculous. At its core, it is one of the most addictive card-based, like, roguelites I've ever played. Ever. Period. I bought it for my freaking phone. That's how much I enjoy it. And it saved my sanity many a time when it comes to putting my kids to bed, because I can just play Balatro while they're snoozing on me. And there's like a voluntary difficulty in Balatro. You don't have to do any of that. But for every deck that you complete a run on, there's an extra kind of modifier that you can play. Up to like 8 different modifiers per deck. And then in terms of how many decks there are, there's at least a dozen. So when I heard that Mark Cerny platinumed Balatro, I was like, that tracks. If you don't know who Mark Cerny is, he's basically Sony's PlayStation architect. He's the tech guy. If anyone was gonna get like balls deep into a game like that and ace it because it just tickles their brain, it would be Mark Cerny.
It's locked.
This music friggin' slaps, by the way. But yeah, mutators and modifiers, I love them. Love to see them. To bring in like Sulaco into the conversation, the modified campaign playthrough that you can do for Chapter 1 is an inspired idea. I really need to give a good, proper crack at that at some point.
Committing war crimes was on my list of things to do today.
Solatro FPS poker. Oh, you could easily put a card system into a FPS, man. It's already been done. It's the implementation.
Not gonna lie.
I mean, corruption cards. If you want to be like, if you want to be super, I'm not gonna say lazy, but if you want to take your inspirations, take corruption cards, man.
Look at that.
You could structure practically an entire game around the conceit of corruption cards. Take that as a base, use that as your inspiration, and then try and game out an entire, thing around it. But we've already got that. It's called whatever Doom map you want to slap into GZ Doom. Uh-oh. Once again, I find myself attempting to blunt force trauma this guy to death. Give me your precious bodily fluids, damn it. I just realized I got like 4 save beacons and I haven't used any of them, so I must be very much doing okay with the difficulty here. Right. What have I got? Have I got anything? I don't know. I'm gonna take a breather. Ozriki got a lot of assist options, Metroid Prime style lock-on, which is mostly for controllers. Cool. That's very cool. Campfair, the character in this may have the creepiest portrait you've ever seen. Don't worry, it gets creepier. Until I get the Blood Fury pickup. Happy nightmares. Alright, I think I'm a little stuck because I don't have ammo and I'm trying to kill this guy. Oh, wait, no, I can get through the door. It's fine. Oh, did they just do themselves in with their own explosive? Can they self-damage? Cowsad, what's the story of this? Bounty hunter wants to buy a wedding ring for her husband, and so embarks on a path of endless, unceasing violence that may or may not also include eldritch rituals. And a revelation too horrifying to mention during the course of this fight. You're just gonna have to play it for yourself. Also bunny hopping. I love how it kind of conditions you to get kind of instinctual with punching things into a fine paste. You know, even like the more passive enemies, they're not even enemies, just the passive creatures that are around you. But yeah, Caroline, totally normal human being. Don't read into what she looks like at all. No implications there in the slightest. Perfectly well-adjusted, show tune humming, best wife. Trying to buy a wedding ring for best husband. Who may or may not be an alien. You know, it's, I mean, he definitely is an alien. What's that meme that I saw for this, or it just says xenophilia? Caroline smiling. Inflation must be crazy for a ring to cost this much. It's the future, man. Inflation's gonna go crazy. It's already crazy! Oh yeah, it's the orange. It's the orange. Where is the nearest orange door? You know what I love in a game? And the soundtrack's so good, it feels like you put on a custom soundtrack that vibes exactly with what you're doing. That's what the VISCERAFEST soundtrack is like for me. There it is. So I've been yapping. It's very easy for me to get sidetracked. Oh, here we go. The Chung guy is back again.
Welcome to hell! I'll be your host for the evening.
I do like that those enemies maintain a position even after they go invisible. So if you've still got a ballpark idea of where they are, if you throw a punch or shoot a bullet, you've got a chance of hitting them. I like that. I always feel frustrated about those games that kind of cheat it. Where they're like, no, they're invisible, that means they've completely phased out of reality and you can't do jack shit until they reappear. That's the coward's way out. That's definitely the coward's way out in my eyes. Now, what am I doing with this? I'm constructing a series of platforms.
Go ahead, bleed on me.
Alright, where am I getting to? Gonna need a bigger platform. Yep. Let's move this one.
Got 2 guns. That should be enough for you.
Yeah, baby. Dual wielding for the win. I've got like 4 save beacons. That's unreal. Shortcut. Why do the nades sound like Sonic sound effects? What do you mean, the way they bounce? If anything, they more remind me of Quake. You know, whatever you type there, it's got big Boss Baby energy, because all I've ever watched is Boss Baby. Damn it. Right! Oh, God. How about I use that? I could drag it closer. They sound like the bumper in Sonic. Yeah, I can see that. I'm just busting your balls.
Huh. Well, I can certainly appreciate the decor, but the architecture just isn't my style.
You say that. It'll grow on you, Caroline. But yeah, when it gets down to the nitty-gritty, Ozrik has created a game that has a tremendous flow state to it. This, no shit, has like a really great flow state. Once you get like acquainted with its mechanics, the movement, the way you're supposed to deal with enemies, you just kind of melt into it. And I really mean that. I'm not trying to gash you up, Ozrik. I think you've created an honestly fantastic game. One that does real great things when it comes to unsettling me as well.
What now?
It's just, it gets freakier and freakier, and I love it. You think, how much freakier could it possibly get? You know, after that first chapter with the weird sacrificial fetus things, and then screaming, weeping angel things that fuck you up. Yeah. What I'm trying to say is I really like it. Though, I gotta say, the like the 2D billboard sprites. I know it's the style of the time. They are kind of goofy though. You gotta work really hard to make them creepy. It's the legs. It's the legs. It's the legs. Good job. Well done. Are you me? You're kind of blowing yourself up to get at me. God damn it! When did I last drop a save? Oh, good.
The decor, but the architecture just isn't my style.
First death of the run? No, hell no. I've died multiple times. I can't give myself any credit. No credit for you. No credit for me. I noticed... I think I noticed a shoot switch. But not that one. I thought I saw another one. I might have just hallucinated it. How many beers have I had? What day is this? Huh. I could have done that earlier, but I didn't. Okay.
I need a key.
There is a particular sense of satisfaction on dropping a save beacon in this and then finding another one immediately after.
What now? Don't make me
Goons.
break down this door.
Hired goons. Yeah, that powered lunge punch. That's got some serious utility. It really does. Which FPS protagonist would Caroline enjoy drinking with? Caleb. Straight off the top of my head, Caleb. Caleb. And yeah, you got fan art already. They're like two peas in a pod.
Shut up and die, dirtbag! Guns don't kill people. I do.
Yep, yeah, that was my microphone disconnecting out of the blue. I'm glad I got a USB disconnect noise that time. I'm pretty sure it's just my motherboard, man. I'm pretty sure I've just got a whack motherboard. If you would like to donate to the Icarus Motherboard Fund, feel free through any number of methods available. That includes channel memberships, donations, Patreon, encouraging friends, family, loved ones, living and deceased, to watch live stream and YouTube content. I do need a new motherboard. What motherboard do I have? I know it's an ATX. It's been so long since it's been so long since I put my motherboard inside my PC that I've forgotten what motherboard it is. That should tell you exactly how old my motherboard is. If I could describe it by way of CPU, no, I can't. Off the top of my head, I can't. Didn't I just switch cases? Yeah, that was for the GPU. That wasn't for the motherboard. I don't need to switch cases again. I've got a really, really nice PC case. I love it unconditionally. It's a Lian Li. It was a bitch to build in, but it's got windows on both sides of it, which is completely pointless. You only ever need a window on one side. But on the side that does have the window, you know where all the cable management usually becomes a rat's nest? They've got a cover that you can put over the cables, so it makes you look professional to everyone else who looks at your PC. And then they notice you've got a waifu GPU held up by a Nerf dart in there, and it's got RGB all over the place, and then they... their estimation of you goes right down the toilet, as intended. So, in light of what I said in the previous stream about doing Doom Mode Madness for 10 years now, and then joking about not achieving much, what's been the favorite of my own video game cameo so far? Oh, okay. Yeah, I've at least done enough where I've been able to turn up in various video games.
Man, it's been a day already. Oh, I've gotta get moving.
Oh shit. I never expected it to work.
Mommy board?
Thank you for donating to the motherboard fund, Thyrock. Much appreciated. Thank you for the $5. I do like the Sulaco graffiti. If I can mention the cameo in a video game I am the most proud of, it has to be hands down the Ultra Kill cameo. Mainly because no one else will know who the fuck I am. But it's gotta be the Ultra Kill. It's gotta be the Ultra Kill Easter egg. It's not a cameo. A cameo is when you actually do something. It's an Easter egg. So for any of you unaware, on the level where you can fight Mandalore as a secret boss battle, there's a bunch of mummy tombs in the same area featuring the corpses of a bunch of YouTubers, the skeletons. I am one of them. And I am beyond honored to have a place in that tomb. For what minor, insignificant part I ever played in the history of, like, Ultra Kill's popularity, which I think, in all honesty, was gonna do perfectly fine without me. I know people say I should be, you know, less down on myself, but I'm just a guy. I've been at this over 10 years. You know, if I was, you know, going anywhere, I would have gone somewhere by now. But I'm in my lane. I'm focused, flourishing, moisturized. In my lane. I'm just doing what I do. And if any of that results in me somehow ending up with an Easter egg in games that I love, then you know what? It must be worth it. Not that that's an easy way to buy my my affection, by the way. If I've got a cameo in a shit game, I'm still gonna say it's shit. And why would you put me in your game if I say it's shit? I got standards, damn it! Anyway. Thyrock, I do myself a discredit. People keep telling me that. I'm not singularly part of it, I'm part of the chorus. That's a good way of looking at it.
Put your head on my shoulder. Hold me in yours, baby. Squeeze me oh so tight.
Sorry, I was getting another beer. I'm drowning my sorrows. I'm about Mandalore Gaming. Yeah, Lord Mandalore himself, Mr. Death Whistle. He is in Ultra Kill as a secret boss battle. God, this music slaps. What are these fuckers, though? I try and shoot them with this, and they're armored. There we go. Fisting them still works.
Good, bad,
This is the Loxingville Corps of the United Scientific Conglomerate. You savages are to stand down immediately or you'll resort to violence.
well. Looks like they started the party without me.
Oh no, they're not armored now. Damn it, don't I have that? Yeah, I do. I do find weapon switching a little tricky in this, but I think it's just because I'm bad at it.
Tell the devil I said hi.
Security, it would appear that we have a degenerate on board
keep putting the shields up just as I'm firing at them. Was Rick your cat's begging for affection? Stuffing his butt in your face? Pet that cat. Squish that cat. Squish that cat. Thyrook, you'll say one thing that I do uniquely out of your regular YouTubers. Mods. I'm glad to hear that, you know. I do see other people trying to do the Doom mod gig. I think every now and again someone hits gold with like doing compilation videos, and I'm like, God damn it, I wish I would have thought of that. But, you know. It's a tough gig. Let's be honest. It's a hard gig to operate in a niche. Or a niche, depending on where you're from. Right, so Barbecue Belter. Hold primary fire to unleash a flurry of flames. You can pierce shields. I like this. Yes. Yes, I do. Oh god, I'm dead! 100 deaths! Smoke them if you got them, drink them if you have them. Chuck them if you're going sober or something. I don't know. It's fine. Have a crack out a can of soda if you're not drinking competitively.
Security, it would appear that we have a degenerate on our doorstep. Eliminate her at once.
Oh, there is a slight typo there. Typo moment. Where's my flamethrower? Where's my flamethrower? Honey, where is my flamethrower?
It's locked.
Oh, there it is.
Toasty. I'm sorry, but you know it wouldn't be sincere.
There we go.
You incompetent delinquents! I said kill her!
Not lightly wound her!
Like lambs to the slaughter. The god of destruction!
I'm glad those big fellas drop equivalent health. That's good. It's relieving. Find a way to lower the security grid. That don't look good.
Holy hell, that thing reeks.
Can I kill it? So, that lift went up. We can also bring the lift back down. But it doesn't really help me much because the force field's turned off. So... what am I missing? There's a downstairs? Oh yeah! You know what you need? You need some green lights. Or yellow paint.
Lock the door! Lock the door!
I am always, by the way, a fan of, like, radio chatter. Especially when it's the enemy getting increasingly more agitated about you. It's like having your own personal hype man in a video game. It really gasses you up and gets you amped. I love that shit. You know, every time this happens, I bring it up, but like a gold standard example of that for me is like friggin' Ace Combat. Because without the chatter in Ace Combat, I imagine it could get kind of boring. Because you're just flying around shooting things, but then you combine it with the soundtrack, you combine it with the pilot chatter, they're gassing up what's going on. And then you just, yeah. It does something to you, man.
Extraordinary use of color, but the composition's a bit lacking.
Fucking hell, man. I gotta get the rest of this soundtrack. You're not allowed to go this fucking hard.
That's no way to treat a lady.
It's illegal. Point of comparison, the soundtrack for VISCERAFEST goes at least 50 times harder than the soundtrack for fucking Doom the Dark Ages. If I could pinpoint, like, one of the, like, drawbacks of Doom the Dark Ages, and there's, to its credit, there aren't too many, it's the fact that the soundtrack is kind of milquetoast. God damn it, I'm dying. Where is my flamer? Flamer! Fuck. Damn it! Fein Real, the OST is on Spotify. I want to buy it. Give me a Bandcamp link. I'm pretty sure I bought the episode 1 OST. I'm not sure about episode 2. I really do need it. He made the fight longer so people could hear the song more. Damn friggin' right, Ozreek, it bangs! Nautilus, is there an issue with the skill maybe? Always. Always and forever. Anyway, be right back. Nature calls. All right. Where were we? Other than, you know, dead.
Burn, baby, burn! The flames are getting higher!
I want to get him in a nice central position. Sweet, that works.
You incompetent delinquents! I said kill her!
One more, I reckon. Hey!
Slow down, grasshopper.
Lock the door!
Rip and tear, baby! You all have the right to die.
There we go. Oh god, it keeps going. What have I got? What have I got? Leg. Oh, that was a bad shot.
Now you're singing my song.
There we go. Got a nice 3-for. Come on. Go to sleep. Thank you.
True. This installation was built to detain that odious abomination. But thanks to you, those occultic numbskulls will likely be taking it back within the hour.
I'm sure it's hardly any worse than you having it.
Hardly. We had to fight tooth and nail to lock this thing up after those simpletons summoned it. And Lord knows what detestably venereal acts they'll commit with the thing once they get it back.
Either way, it's not my problem.
Aha. So yeah, if there's only one problem with that, I'd have that do something. No, after you disconnect it. As my only input. some kind of cue. I don't know. I know it brings down the ladder. Like sparks or something. Like it's affected something, you know? You've broken something, you've activated something. If it's not in direct line of sight, kind of thing. Oh. Is this to stop the player messing something up, Orzrig?
Let's be reasonable now.
I do recall I messed something up with an elevator in one preceding version of VISCERAFEST. I'm not sure if that affected anything.
How lucky can one gal? I kissed him, and he kissed me.
Right. Sweet. Who put B1 battle droids in this? You know what? I didn't realize until now that's what they sounded like. I've been watching a lot of Clone Wars lately.
Facility 1764, but it seems the nomads have let something loose. We currently have it locked in the arcade chamber. How would you like us to proceed?
Destroy and or shut down everything you can. Just make sure there's no slip tech the cult can salvage and make your way back to the station. We're currently packing up and we'll be heading out shortly. I hope to see you soon.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
The scientists who are actually inspired by enemies begging for their lives in, what, Rise of the Triad? Ah. You know, my brain, because I was talking about Star Wars briefly there, went, Revenge of the Sith? But that's not, that's not the letters that you posted. But yeah, my eldest is suddenly very into, like, Star Wars. Like, especially Clone Wars. She really likes Clone Wars. And even though it seems like it's, it lists itself as age-appropriate, man, that series delves into some kind of dark subject matter every now and again. When you consider who's watching it, or who it's intended for. I'm like, how do we explain this to our 5-year-old? In a way that doesn't give her, you know, some existential crisis in bed at night. You know, I feel, apropos of vaguely Asian theming, I've got like a fever, and the only cure is more Sekiro. I've had Sekiro on the mind lately. Not actually, it will be because of parrying. There's been a lot of discourse about parrying lately, and I'm thinking one of the best to ever do it is Sekiro. I really want to do another Sekiro playthrough at some point. I love that game. One of my favorite FromSofts. Did I get her? Nope. I got her with that though. Thyroid, children gotta learn about tech war, you mean themes, sometimes. There's only one thing you need to know, child of mine. It's take tech and die. does that mean, Dad? It's already too late for you. Because I had access to the Sci-Fi Channel in my formative years, I did catch more than a few episodes of Tech War. Because they had like a TV series, and then they had a few movies. From what I recall, the TV movies are actually kind of tolerable. Was Rick, you love when kid shows just randomly go super dark for some reason, like Gravity Falls? There's a bunch of mounted stuffed animal heads. And they stop bleeding from the mouth and chanting, "Ancient sins, ancient sins." I've watched Gravity Falls, and for some reason that's eluded my memory. I do love that it does have a lot of dark stuff in it, especially relative to who's supposed to be watching it. But if you gotta watch it, or if you want to watch it, because it's enjoyable, Gravity Falls is a lot of fun. Yeah. There's gonna be a few moments where your kid might be clutching a pillow. You know, all good children's television should at least instill a slight childhood fear in you, or at least in your offspring. That sounds like makes me sound like a monster. But you know, like classic Doctor Who instilled like fears of like store mannequins, friggin' trash cans with the Daleks. Alright, I think I've lost track of where I'm going. I've been bouncing around. There's a lot of force fields. I've killed a bunch of things. I'm not sure what I'm doing next. I'm in dire need of a key. Okay.
Ugh, it won't open.
Alright.
Open up! Don't make me break down this door!
Next patch will make this level a little easier to navigate. It is a little dense. It is a little dense. I think the bamboo forest stylings of it make it a little difficult to pass. Because there's a lot of visual similarity to a lot of the areas in this level, sadly. There we go. A lot of my problem is finding my way to places where enemies are. Because my rule of thumb is, if I've found the enemies, then I must be making progress. The other thing outside of yellow paint and you know, green guide lights is trails of pickups, which I'm sure you're aware of. You got the Scullies. Yeah, like armor pickups. That always works kind of well. It's like, this looks like it's trying to guide me in a general direction. It's a bunch of classic stuff, you know. Sometimes the old ways are the best ways. Ah, there it is. There it is! Swap it! Swap to the flamethrower, damn it! How about a big compass with a big sawed-off arrow unbow? You know what Doom the Dark Ages is guilty of? Waypoints. I know it gives you an option to turn it off, but by default, it has like that big old COD-esque, here is the objective thing on screen quite a lot of the time. 2016 and Eternal do the same thing. Yeah. I guess they're worried about letting you be lost for a little too long. But I feel with Dark Ages, there's not a lot of opportunity to be lost, if I'm gonna be honest. Pardon me. But as always, the best solution is the solution you don't notice. People aren't annoyed at yellow paint being a thing. People are annoyed that they notice it. That's all it is. People get annoyed when they're aware that they're being led. People want to feel like they're acting upon their own volition. At least to a degree. I think that's the key in the distance I can see. I'm just gonna plunk down an old beacon. You know, the opening of Moon River always, like, crosses over with Goldfinger in my head. I hear, like, the opening refrain of Moon River, and then I go, Goldfinger! He's the man with the lunar touch. That moon-based, and then I get my brain stuck in a loop thinking about Moonraker. Ah. If all else fails, you suppose Quake 2's compass is a good compromise. I nearly forgot about that, to be honest. But yeah, when I briefly messed with it, it was quite handy. Yeah, something like that. That's how the lyrics go in my head. And then I really just want to watch Moonraker again because I feel like Moonraker is a tremendously underrated Bond film. Everyone clowns on Moonraker because it's Bond in space, but it's still a quintessential fun Roger Moore Bond film. Yes, it has the all-terrain gondola. And what? And what? Come at me, bro. Thyrook, what the fuck? Moonraker owns. I know, right?
It's locked.
Right, go to yellow key. Just trying to remember where the yellow key actually goes. Oh, god damn it. Where is it? The funny wooded river section is where the key goes. Wooded river. River. Is that a river? I think I'm just stuck. I'm not sure where the exit to other adjacent sections are. I feel like I got myself hemmed in. Oh, here we go. I didn't even realize this was a thing. I don't think I've even blundered into that section. Fudge. Yeah, I wasn't even aware that was the direction for a while. Hence my orbiting of the same place over and over with bunny hobs. Bird up. Bum, bum, bum. This TV's worst reality show. Bird up. Oh man, I had like a wonderful time just binging the Eric Andre show for a while. And we were just sat there, we were having like just a goofy night in, and we just binged episode after episode of Eric Andre, and we could feel our brain chemistry being altered in real time. Oh, it was wild. Aha! Okay. Alright, now that I've got a more concrete idea on directionality and all that, this is going a bit better for me. And those guys are too fat to make it up here, so I'm in good stead. Sweet. Hey! Getting some good flow down here. Y'all got any more of that flow state? Damn it. Bullets! Did I just get an achievement for punching out an armored chicken? Alright. Good old push puzzle. That's where I find out that I've just instantly done it wrong. Have I soft locked? Oh no! Have I soft locked? I feel like I'm soft locked. I'm fine. Because, yeah, that can only go that direction. They can only go that way or that way. And then this one can only go that way or that way, right? I was stood right here. I was stood right here, and I just completely blanked this fucking thing. I'm inventing problems that I need not create solutions for. this was the place, wasn't it? This was the place I screwed up. Was this the place where I screwed up the elevator? Back in earlier versions of VISCERAFEST. Wow, that flamer runs out so quick. Alright, that's out the way. Cool. There we go. I know they're armored, I just didn't want to waste the ammo. These guys, however. What, you want me to make logical sense? Screw you. Mortis shot in the bird. It was armored, right? It was shielded! You can flame through a shield. I'll tell you what gets me. What gets me is the primary pistol isn't like auto. Like you can hold down the primary fire and just have it do its standard rate of fire. It requires you to keep clicking. That trips me up every now and again. I read that as all the time. What? The Deus Mortis with the callback does 2,000. Those birds have 300 health. So you're saying it's money well spent? Is that's what you're telling me? Yeah. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. And you're gonna like it. Because it's all I've got. If the choice is, let the armored and shielded bird beat the shit out of me and kill it with an overblown weapon shot, I'm killing it with the overblown weapon shot! Motherfucker looking like a Cylon out of Battlestar Galactica. By my command, bitch! No save allowed. I don't even have a save beacon. You know, I find it funny how puzzles, light or otherwise, have evolved over the course of video gaming. There's some entries, right, in like PlayStation games, like first-gen PlayStation games, that are honestly baffling. If you ever played Fear Effect 2, a few of the Resident Evil games pepper in some puzzles that just stump you and leave you for dead. And man, they humble you. They friggin' humble you. I did have a greater point to this spiel, but I've forgotten it. I was about to bring up another game, but Fear Effect, good god. Magenta, you fuck with Fear Effect? Fear Effect is one of those genuinely fucked up games. Fear Effect 2 had puzzles, you only remember the lesbians. Sabenkia, you only looked at the front cover of the case and jerked off. That's how they draw you in! Fear Effect 2 has the front cover with the lesbians in the skin-tight suits with the cleavage. And then you buy the game, and you play it, and it's this genuine, unsettling horror with logic puzzles, and oh my god. Thyrook, you looked at the ads and jerked off. They got you, man. You should have bought the game. I saw your comment. I'll allow it. The auto mod, you know, got rid of it. Bad Ape, lesbians, what? Play Fear Effect. Specifically play Fear Effect 2. It'll fuck you up. I don't know what, well, I do know what nudged me towards playing Fear Effect and Fear Effect 2. Mainly Fear Effect 2. It was indeed the sexy lesbians. I'm not gonna lie. I got nothing to hide. I picked up Fear Effect 2 because it promised me mild lady-based titillation. Because I enjoy those things. And then, once it had, like, rug pulled me with that initial conceit, it then introduced some of the most unsettling supernatural horror I have ever experienced. The most baffling storyline. I still can't even recall what the fuck is going on to this day. And just these puzzles that are like genuine friggin' logic puzzles that I was not equipped to understand at the time. I'm not equipped to understand them now. You ever think of that puzzle in Resident Evil 3 with the water treatment facility? And I'm talking original Resident Evil 3. It friggin' stumped everyone. You spent like friggin' ages staring at this thing going, I don't know what you want me to do with these buttons. The Resi 3 remake is staffed entirely by cowards because they didn't replicate that friggin' puzzle 1-to-1. There we go. I should have took the hint with this save beacon. I really should. What do you mean I can't save here? What is that meant to happen? Oh, it's me. I'm the problem. Magenta, what you loved about Fear Effect is it locked the best ending behind the highest difficulty. It was so mean. Old school Dino Crisis. That's what I was trying to remember with the puzzles for. Dino Crisis. OG Dino Crisis has some real goddamn difficult puzzling in it. And you need a fucking notebook sometimes to figure out what you're doing from one place to another, because you've got key ciphers to go along with the friggin' discs that you're inputting into certain things. And then there's Dino Crisis 2, where it goes, you know what, fuck puzzles, let's shoot dinosaurs. You should know. When it comes to a pick up and play experience, I will always default to Dino Crisis 2 out of the two of those. It has a combo kill system. And, but Dino Crisis 1, man.
Don't do that.
Hello? Anybody in there?
Elvan, me reminded of the Switch puzzle in Blood, the monster bait level. I'm not sure that one sticks in the mind as much as the other examples I've brought up. Zekri, you got some fondness for Parasite Eve yourself? I'd say that's a similar kind of wheelhouse to Fear Effect tonally. Fear Effect, sorry. Parasite Eve was wild. Didn't that have like a weird sphere-based, turn-based combat thing going on? And then that in turn reminds me of Vagrant Story. My goodness. There were some games that felt, at the time, as a teenager or, you know, a young teenager, downright arcane in terms of understanding them and getting through them. But because this was nascent internet era, you had no fucking clue. You just had to tease it out.
Hey, big boy. I got a one-bedroom coffin with your name on it.
I forgot about the Shambler. I forgot about the Shambler. He's not wearing any Timbs. And yes, they are fuzzy in my book. Come on! Shit! Ugh. I was close on that one as well.
Hey, big boy. I got a one-bedroom coffin with your name on it.
I keep hitting that friggin' hurt juice. I gotta stop doing that. It's like a shambler with a combined archvile flame. You can dodge it, that's good. Use the iframes on that dash dodge. Just about to get out of line of sight. Bear with me a sec. I need to recalibrate where I am. Okay, we're good. So yeah, for reference, all the stuff I usually use to keep track of my stream I've turned off because of the things failing constantly. So I don't have like an easily accessible thing that tells me what time it is. Now I do. Now I do. Okay. Okay.
One-bedroom coffin with your name on it.
I think my muscle memory of Doom fucks me over with the hurt flaws in this. Because I constantly feel like I've got some kind of leeway in terms of whether I'm going to take damage or not. This is, yeah, this is a fallacy. No! What killed me? What killed me? Did I have latent damage? Ah, it must have been the, yeah, it must have been the slime. Ugh. Just kill me. Just kill me. I fucked that opening gambit up so much. Just let me die.
I got a one-bedroom coffin with your name on it.
I dare say this fight doesn't even need the acid pits. Come on. Workable weaponry, please. I honestly think the thing that gets me in this fight towards the end is the ammo drought. I don't know if it's me. But yeah, this last bit of the health bar, the ammo just feels like it completely fucking dries up. Damn it. Alright. Be right back. Nature calls. Okay. Man. Yeah, when it comes to special encounters, such as this, I don't know, man. If it's a brick wall boss enemy, there's no such thing as too much ammo. But I guess if you want the player to move, as I feel like is the intent here, if you want to keep them mobile. I mean, the enemy already does that enough, what with the shifting columns. But yeah. Sorry, I had a moment there. I went to my fridge to get my beer out, and it looked like I drank all my beer. I was like, what the hell? This quick? And it turns out I got the box of beer that I had in the fridge, and I had it on the floor next to the desk and forgot. Just forgot I put it there. Thought I chugged my entire stock. Like, that's a bit quick. I budgeted for this. Ozreek, it's more so you have to balance ammo for the levels after this. This is what you get carries over. Ah, okay. Okay.
One-bedroom coffin with your name on it.
Now, I'm assuming that any damage I deal before the health bar appears still carries over, right? Good. I get it.
Be staying the night.
I get it. I get it.
Just gotta find the exit.
So, the trick with this, you have to get right up in its fucking face.
Oh, come on.
With that mortis, right up in its face with the rebound. You need to maximize the amount of pellets that hit that thing and rebound for the 2k damage. And if you're not doing that, if you're a little too coy, you're doing that from a distance, you won't do the amount of damage that you need to do. So you're prioritizing like up close aggression. Thyroke, he doesn't take damage if you shoot him before the health bar. Oh man. I'm sure there's a point where he does. Because there's a little hitch in the health bar. Maybe from when it starts filling, he takes damage. But, personally, I don't think an enemy should force you to wait for a health bar to appear. If the enemy is there, and it's open, you should be able to shoot at the fucker. Because that's my natural instinct. It's the enemy. I'm shooting. I'm not waiting to do the intro animation. If it's in the room with me, if it's not a cutscene, I'm not going to let it flex its muscles and try and intimidate me. I'm going to shoot it in the fucking face. Not these fuckers again.
My lucky day.
I don't like it. Making me feel weird in the fear centers. You wish to be free from Taco Bell ads. Well, you are now. Is that what they're advertising these days? Taco Bell? You know what some enterprising soul should do? They should gift Ulrich a sub. I'd do it myself, but I'm broke and I'm trying to save up for a new motherboard. And I'm already paying off a credit card. You know, I'm still paying off the credit card for the waifu GPU. I should have done that today. But I keep forgetting. I'm on that annoying period whenever you've ever bought something on credit. You get that interest-free period, right? And then you get that period where they start charging the interest, but you've also got the automatic repayments. Hey! Corbel Bob, you absolute legend. Thank you so much. Now you can be safe in the knowledge that Ulrich never has to suffer through an ad break, at least for the duration of this month. If I had my way, no dev in chat should ever suffer such a fate. Use the machine guns? What do you fucking mean, the machine guns? Are they infinite ammo? No, they're not! And when I drop down to the base room, the fucking pillars reset. They use the same energy as the pistol? Oh, I don't know what that means. I'm an idiot. I'm your target audience, motherfucker. And I'm dumb.
Knock, knock. Let me in.
Ah. How the turntables. Zeke, you gotta go. Take care, man. Hope you have a good weekend. First of all, rude.
Whoa! Hey, watch it, buddy!
There we go. Okay, well, that was a secret. I found a secret? That never happens. Though I will admit, sometimes, as opposed to finding a secret, I'd much rather progress. It's like, oh, cool, I found a secret. That means I haven't actually found the way forward in the level yet. God damn it!
What?
There's the key. Alright, I figured this would be as good a place as any to drop a beacon. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, Osric?
What the hell?
It's been long enough. It's been long enough where I haven't played this, that stuff like this is gonna catch me off guard. I know I've completed Chapter 2 in the past, but all memory of it, aside from maybe a few details of the ending... Oh, fuck off.
I have resided over this plane for a time immemorial, safeguarding, maintaining the dream as you saw fit to create it. Is that not enough for you? Has the piping of my servitors grown stale? The ongoings of your vision so mundane that you would seek to destroy it?
I what now?
I know who you are.
Here we go.
Your garments of flesh are but a thin and inefficacious veil. I am the lurkers at the threshold. I am the opener of the way. I am the key and the gate. Yog-Sothoth. What have you to hide from me?
This is the last thing I remember. Yeah. Fucked up! Absolutely fucked up. In the most delightful way. It's such a good bait and switch.
It would likely be within your interest to not toy with deities. Not really advantageous to poke the bear, as they say.
What?
I'm sure you find this whole predicament quite befuddling, but rest assured, all will be made clear in due time. I'm sure you do. I I've made my presence here known, so I can no longer send you back. There was a defunct arc gate below the USC's monorail station on Earth. I pulled some strings and got it open for you. Follow this path, and you should end up where you need to go.
Here we go. Now, I'm trying to remember the name of Caroline's bow. Is it Athens? Because for a minute there I nearly said Ashens, and I know that's someone very different. Now, because I'm fully in blind territory from here on out. I'm personally thinking, poor Athens. Does he know? Does he know he's about to, marry an eldritch deity birthed from the corpse of some poor human? Who I thought, when I first played this, was the human who was just, a host. But no. Athens doesn't even know Caroline's a bounty hunter. Oh, boy! He doesn't know! He doesn't know. It's that meme. Does he know? No. Does he know? I'm doing it on purpose now. Honestly, it's testament to the idea of if you put an idea compelling enough in front of someone, they'll latch onto it. They'll run with it. And that's what I like about VISCERAFEST. Like I say, the reason why I wanted to return to this is because of that.
What? No! 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 What? No! No! What?
Anyway. Alright, where do I go now? I don't think I'm making that jump.
What? No! No!
Ah, there we go. It's just... Ah, fuck. Oh! Oh, fuck off. I'm misjudging it. There we go. Was Reek a big part of the storytelling for VISCERAFEST? Is it's a retro shooter? We know no one's going in here for the story. The intention is to set up the narrative as a throwaway thing and hook people in as it progresses. Well, to say that no one cares about the story is... I feel like downplaying it somewhat. Because... sure, you can get away with good gameplay, pure and simple. But layering is what provides the sauce, you know? And I feel that's what works in the to the advantage of VISCERAFEST. I mean, I'm probably telling you what you already know, but you've layered a little bit of you got this tantalizing trail of breadcrumbs running through this. You've layered enough story to drag people along, to give justification for the action that they're engaging in. And for me, it's really good, compelling eldritch horror mystery stuff. Even if I'm shit at jumping between platforms. There's enough missing pieces to just drag you down the path and carry on with that rampant, you know, murder and destruction that you're engaging in. It's because you go long enough in that first chapter where you just start asking questions. Yes, you are eviscerating the corpses of your enemies and consuming their hearts. There's got to be something behind that. And the real beauty of VISCERAFEST is that, yes, there is. It gives you enough curiosity to follow your instincts and then rewards you for doing so by providing the answers to those. This is why it's good, man! I'm gonna glaze this shit. It deserves to be glazed. No one's saying I'm glazing, I'm just saying it myself. I sound like I'm glazing, and that's because I'm glazing. It deserves to be glazed. Alright. Did I activate the fetus? Is the fetus following me? I know I need to return the fetus to the central sacrificial chamber. You know, I just find it frustrating when something really cool is right there in front of everyone and it doesn't get the recognition it deserves, and I feel like this deserves the recognition. Are you following me? Fuck. I wouldn't follow me. I keep falling to my friggin' death. Where are you? So, I haven't activated that pillar, have I? Okay. Okay! The pillar's on a timer? I take everything back, I hate this. How dare you put it on a timer? You know how I feel about timers. What? Oh no, I get it now. It's fine. Oh fuck. Fucking. No! Oh man, you're turning me into a squeaky door hinge. Again, I reiterate, for better or worse, I am your target audience. Weep! Look upon my actions and weep, for they are redundant. And many. And imbecilic. Oh god damn it! It's me! I'm the problem! Fuck. Fuck. Fucking fuck. I am just chickening out of every jump. This is the problem. I'm not committing. I need to commit to the jump. Fuck! Fuck off! Fucking... The pissing bullshit! Why am I so dumb? It's the reset on the pillar that fucks me up, right? Reset the pillar, then fall back. Oh, fuck. Why did I think of that? Oh, you fucking bullshit! Ah!
How embarrassing.
Shut up!
What?
This is killing me. I'm breaking mentally because I know I should be capable of doing this without any problems, but somehow I'm making every single problem. You know, I've regaled everyone of this theory, right? It's based on like a CGP Cray video. And it's based on the concept of you are two. That there is you, there is your conscious thought, your conscious brain, and then there's like that other hemisphere of your brain that's kind of like the silent partner that silently watches what you do and judges you. And then maybe, you know, provide some kind of subliminal input on what happens when you, like, sever the two. I'm firmly of the mind that the silent partner, in my case, is fully active and aware and is a tremendous asshole and sabotages everything I do because I'm uncomfortable with admitting that I'm just incompetent. Let's just go backwards. Oh, fuck off! Bring it! It's done! Why? Why? Why am I messing this up? I don't know why I'm messing this up so much. Right, okay. Come here. Come here! Dumbass! Get on the sacrificial platform! Fuck you! God damn it! Fuck your crockery. That one. That one as well. That one. So what if they're a friggin' heirloom? I don't care. Jesus! I can't believe how much of a problem I was having with that. Oh, God.
Until we see each other again.
Until I fall off this platform and have to repeat the section, you mean? Oh, good. Oh, good. I should save.
I just can't catch my breath, can I?
No, fuck you. I'm looking at you. You know, I got you. I got you.
God. I'm gonna need one hell of a honeymoon to come down from this. Now.
Hello. A pack of pungs?
Where am I?
Ooh. God, I've never felt dumber. I've never felt dumber than that bounce pad. I've never felt more dumb.
What? Out.
God. So I was kind of thinking in the back of my mind, in the terms of worrying about the player having too much ammunition for certain weapons going forward. Have you ever thought of like checkpoint death exits? You know, to borrow like a Doom contrivance. Uzrik. I'm sure you've considered it. Because you got it between chapters.
Out.
You do that sometimes, but people hate it, so we try to refrain. Oh, okay. It was just with reference to that Shambler fight. Because the Shambler fight goes into the whatever realm. The in-between, right? And that feels like a great, like, opportunity to do the whole, oh, whoops-a-daisy. You kind of lost your arsenal to the void, but here's a handy refuel of the essential things that we'd like to provide you with going forward, if necessary. Just you know, it's spitballing. You know, I've got, like, zero fucking dev experience. I always feel sheepish with this kind of spitballing because I'm like, yeah, they've thought of that. Of course they've friggin' thought of that. I've been obsessing over this thing for years. Of course they've thought of that. I don't mind death exits when they're paired with like a curated loadout on the opposite end. So if you do need to reset the arsenal of a player in any given situation, if it feels like at some point they're going to be a little too OP given whatever excess they gain at the end of a fight, as long as you kind of recalibrate that on the other side, be it, you know, via a level load or a checkpoint or whatever, or, you know, new chapter, I'm kind of cool with that because, like, all right, it's a reset. Here's the new status quo going forward, kind of thing. But lest I remind everyone, I'm an absolute friggin' idiot. Don't listen to me. Mackie Girl, wasn't this a crazy murder fest motivated by a desire for expensive Redding Wing? Why did this delve down into eldritch horror all of a sudden? Well, that's the hook, Mackie Girl. That is the hook.
Our time is up. We'll be departing for 1700 momentarily. Everyone aboard.
Well, that's convenient.
That is the driving force of the narrative, I think you'll find. As for the answers, I ain't got any because this is my blind spot. I've officially gotten beyond the point that I remember. I am now flying blind. Shit. Fuck! What do you mean out of ammo? Where's my regular punk cannon? Fuck, I can't fire one of them? God damn it.
catch my breath, can I?
Is Athens really her fiance? Oh my god, you're trying to gaslight me now.
Come down from this. Now.
Have we actually ever seen Athens outside of a cutscene? The answer to that is no. Oh no. Oh no. What is reality? There we go. Might need an autosave after this bit. Yeah, I was thinking having to restart is a bit harsh. Also, the one ammo pung cannon thing with this is making me sting a little bit. Any gun, right, that has like ammo available for it but can't fire it is like, I should at least be able to default for the minimum one ammo firing thing.
Our time is up. We'll be departing for 1700 momentarily. Everyone aboard.
Well, that's convenient. Not a moment too soon.
Come on. Oh, it's the other. Keep doing this. I've done this twice now. I've done this twice. I keep expecting the door in the front to open. Oh. Could be worse. This section was the one that completely broke for me on my first playthrough. Oh, geez, was it? Thankfully, I don't remember that. The last thing I honestly remember, the one thing that genuinely embedded itself in my memory was that cutscene. Everything beyond that is like, it doesn't exist for me. That twist in the cutscene was so fucking good. Like Thyrook is saying, it just stuck in my brain. I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was like one of the most like significant turns that I was like, oh my god, that's insane. Where are you going with this? You know what's fucking me over? It's the fact that it bounces. I keep thinking it's gonna work like a regular pung cannon, but it rebounds. I keep expecting it to, like, embed in the floor like a regular pung, but it doesn't. There we go. I was right at the exit. Oh, man.
Sir?
What is it?
The human Dino is on board with us.
I want everyone on high alert. Find that godforsaken human and get her off my train.
Train level! fine. Alright. Back this way then. Okay, that was slightly overkill. I'll admit. Oh, come on. Have I not picked up a save beacon yet? Oh, there it is. Dropping it. I'm pretty sure one of my scroll wheel buttons is broken because I try to do scroll up every now and again and it just fucking dies. Like, I'll try it now. But I think it's also dependent on what kind of weapon you've got. So I try and default to this. Because, yeah, I've got no ammo, no ammo, no ammo, no ammo, nothing. No ammo, no. Yes! So, of course, it's not going to scroll anywhere. Oh, fuck. How did I miss that? I know my scroll wheels are working. Fuck! Alright. Oh, come the dickens on. There we go. I think I got him.
Time to play around, boys.
No. Do I have ammo for that thing? I do! Good. I had ammo for that thing. No longer. Yeah, it's a little inconsistent with the weapon wheel switching when I've got available ammo. I don't know why. It's a little weird. I don't know what's going on with that. My mouse is dying, probably. I've had it for a while. Come on. Again, if you would like to contribute to the Icarus Hardware Fund, feel free through any method currently available, be it memberships on YouTube, donations through Twitch, subscriptions, Patreon memberships, anything, everything, and all of everything between helps.
Over here!
Get dunked on. Is this even live? Yes, it's live. Why do you ask? Why do people do that every now and then? Is it because I'm not constantly coddling people with reactions? Jesus Christ, stop being so desperate. Let me play the fucking game! Have you ever played a game and had a crowd of people constantly jostling for your attention? No? Notice me, senpai? You know what? I'm gonna fart into the microphone soon. And that's all the interaction you're gonna need. You know, I should charge for that. Many others do. In this strange, capitalist-driven world that we exist in, some people would pay good money to have me fart into a microphone for their pleasure. Alright, we got that green key. Alright, let's see if I can get up here. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Right. I got a beacon. Let's drop it. Thyrook, you paid me five. Do not fart into the mic. Oh, yeah, you're paying me to not fart into the microphone, Thyrook. Okay. Is that what I need to do? Is it I need to threaten everyone? Give me money or I'll fart into the microphone! I feel like sometimes people expect too much from gameplay when it's live streamed. Sometimes it should be enough to just see a game played. I'm not complaining about this, right? But, you know, some people get a bit needy when it comes to, like, the online interaction. It's like, no, you must constantly validate my existence.
Do this, you're almost there.
Motherfucker, I have enough trouble validating my own existence. Why am I... I'm not even sure I'm entirely here. Why do I need to validate yours? Glenn, don't tempt me with a good farting time. What'd you say?
I need to stop this train.
Destroy the engine. I'm assuming that is the thing that is in front of me. It may not be. It's giving me reaction noises, so I'm guessing it's working. There we go. That's the audio feedback I'm talking about. Madison, still no cam. When's the last time you watched a stream? I've been streaming all week. Today is the day that everything broke on me. Today. It's always the Friday stream for some reason. Friday is cursed. So I took my cam off because it keeps breaking. And since I turned my cam off, everything has been fine. So I'm thinking my cam is the problem. Again, if you would like to contribute to the Icarus Hardware Upgrade Fund, Patreon, YouTube, direct donation, I don't mind. Whatever you want to contribute, because from what I can tell, I've got one of these kind of fuck-up cascades going. I got one of these fuck-up cascades going where everything is failing one after the other. Even though they're not all that old. This fucking Elgato face cam that I've got, that I've been using, this piece of fucking trash, hasn't lasted anywhere near as long as the old friggin' Logitech webcam that I used to use. And that thing had a mic in it. My USB hub might be overtaxed. I got a new USB hub to compensate for that. I was having the problem before the USB hub, and now I'm having the same problems with the USB hub. So I'm thinking it's not the USB hub anymore. I'm thinking it's the entire USB array on my motherboard. Again, if you would like to contribute to the Icarus Hardware Fund, Patreon, YouTube, memberships, subscriptions, direct donations, all greatly appreciated. Things just fucking break these days. I used to remember when things were well made. That's a lie. There was garbage in the 2000s. But they didn't know whether most of it would work, so, you know, they at least gave it a good shot. They didn't intend for it to be, you know, completely disposable. It was just that they didn't have the money to actually make it good. They thought they'd try and push a gimmick out to market, and if it was successful, then they'd make it well. Whereas these days, they just constantly manufacture fucking garbage. Ozric, thank you so much.
I am donating to the Icarus Hardware Fund.
Thank you so much for donating to the Icarus Hardware Fund. Thank you so much for the 5 quid.
Alright. Gather what troops you can and have them meet me by the arcade.
Yes, sir.
But, you know, real talk here. Real talk.
Job wasn't enough.
Any of you that are of the same generation as me, right? The millennials rise up, right? There was a period, right, just shy of, you know, 2000 to 2010, and like prior to that, where if you bought a hat or a shirt or whatever, for some reason, you still have it in your closet. And only just now is it getting, like, maybe holes in some of the seams. And I say that because I'm currently wearing a shirt that I bought at a fucking metal festival. I bought it at fucking Sonosphere God knows how long ago. And it wasn't even an official shirt. It was one of those bullshit shirts that the guys wandering around the campfields try to sell you. And I said, yeah, sure, that looks cool. I bought it. I still wear it now. And only in the last year after more than 5, 6, 7 years of service, has this shirt started to exhibit wear and tear. Whereas another shirt that I bought from Primark or whatever godforsaken child labor purveyor exists these days, I buy these things for less than 2 years, sometimes less than 1, and they start going completely wrong. The seams break. We used to be a society!
USB fund must be funded from the...
Thank you so much, Glenn.
Yeah.
Thank you for the fiver. By consequence of your donations, you are now infinitely more attractive human beings, just by default. At least in my estimation. But yeah, man, it's just the ongoing... It's not just a meme, right? And shitification is a theme. It's not a meme. It's an ongoing problem. And dear God, I wish people would hold more manufacturers to task. Because things cost the same, if not more, and are much less quality as a result. They're just pushing what they can get away with. The margins, they're trying to push them. They're trying to get more money for the lesser material, for the price that you pay for them, for the price that they pay the people who work. And it's just like, God damn it, where does it end? I'm glad I dropped the save. I just picked up a new one. I forgot about this. You can just stun him. Thyrock, 2000s to 2010s. Tech felt like it lasted. You return things for being wrong, not buying new shit every 2 years. Yeah, the turnover time for tech these days is ridiculously short. Ridiculously short. It should not be that way. If you're not already, I greatly recommend giving a look at Louis Rossman's YouTube stuff. He's a big advocate for consumer rights and repairability and just the general, like, the anti-and-shitification of everything. He seems like a real genuine guy. And most recently, he uncovered, like, some serious malpractice. And then occasionally just post pictures of his koi carp. Videos even of his pond that he's got. Of his koi carp. And I've unironically stuck those videos on. And I've just like watched the fishies. I've just watched the fishies swimming around. Or I've watched a video of him just petting his cat. Because in between all of the consumer advocacy shit, he'll just post like an extended video of him petting his cat, and I'll be like, yeah, hell yeah, man, fucking hell yeah. And recently he got gifted some pirate ships for his koi carp pond. I'm like, fuck yeah, man, rock on. I need a drink. God damn it, these lifts keep gaslighting. I do this in real life, right? This pisses me off in real life. You ever been in one of those lifts that has 2 doors on them? So there's a door at the front and a door at the back, and you go in through the front and then you go up a few floors. You expect the floor that you're facing on the way in to be the way you go out, and then it's the way you came in from behind. I know that's how normal lifts operate, but they've only got one door. Does this annoy just me? Is this a me thing? If you put me in a lift that has a set of doors on the opposite end, I'm gonna expect those to be the doors that I exit from. If there is no door at the opposite end, fine. I will turn to face the doors I came in from. It's not like I don't know how lifts operate. I lived in a tower block for like a year or two during university. At least one of those years was 10 floors up. Need to take tech back, man. Tech is getting overcomplicated for no good reason. You know, another thing that's kind of radicalized me on that front? Fucking Clarkson's Farm. I've been watching a new series of Clarkson's Farm. And, you know, honestly, I don't agree with the guy on a few of his stances. He's a little too right-wing for my taste. Jeremy Clarkson, that is. But, you know, every now and again, he does strike the right kind of tone. And he's going on about how things don't need to be as complicated as they are. And he's railing against, you know, how overwhelming the tech in a tractor can get. Like, yeah, it doesn't need to be that way. You're just putting more buttons for the sake of more buttons. We didn't need more buttons. We were perfectly fine before the addition of the extra buttons. God damn it. Clarkson is peak, clock is right twice a day. Yeah, he really is. I mean, the problem with Jeremy Clarkson, right, is he's a likable guy. Even despite his shortcomings, you kind of get his perspective. You kind of get where he's coming from. And that's the thing. Fundamentally, as a person, I'm sure I would disagree with a lot of what Clarkson believes in. But, you know, for the most part, when I'm watching stuff like Clarkson's Farm, and you got the appropriate context, like, you know what? I can understand where you're coming from. I can understand your perspective on certain things, on the way decisions are made. Thyroke, you loathe the guy, but you'd still begrudgingly drink with him. You just tell him to shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's the auto-modded response. I'll yeah. What time am I on, by the way? Half 5? Good grief. I know I started late today. I just need to double check what I need to do here, because I've got a little bit of a precarious situation here, where normally on a Friday I can rest easy that the kids are going to get picked up from nursery, after school club, and then I don't need to worry because I've been drinking most of the afternoon. But today, this week, it's not so much a guarantee. Alright, I think I'm in the clear. No news? No news is good news? I don't know. Anyway. What I'm trying to say here is I'm probably near the end of the stream. I might need to peace out real quick. Maybe ask. That sounds very passive-aggressive, Cyber. Everyone that I can ask is indisposed and not immediately available, and doing their own thing as autonomous human beings. So all I can do is rely on, you know, usual updates and hope that things are going to plan. Oh, god damn it. Capstoned. Cyber, if everyone's busy. Oh wait, sorry, that's the wrong thing. Thyroid, it is your stop since it's 5:30 and you need to cook. Thyroid, are you cooking meth? I know you're not. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Jesse, we gotta cook! God damn it. I do like how this pauses the action. It's like a punchline of how much ammo do I have? None. 0. And now I need to punch this robot in the face. Oh, that worked out. You remember this area, Lion? The last time you saw this, it was you tapping out of a stream. I was talking wives, girlfriends, and kids. He was not taking a breakup well. Oh, geez. I'm sorry, man. I hope you're doing better now, at the very least. At minimum. I hope you're in a better place. I certainly don't mean to conjure any unpleasant memories. Whew. Just performing basic duties, you know. Now I'm facing the right way. Ah!
Hey, it looks like I found this new ship.
Oh shit! I don't want to hit the lava. Fuck! I'll be honest with you. I think I might call it a day. I think I've hit the wall. I think I've hit the wall here. I'm about as good as I'm gonna get during the course of this particular level. And I'll pick it up whenever I get back to it next. But I'm hoping at the very least, when I pick up VISCERAFEST next, I can be a little bit more proactive with the progress, because I'd like to get further along. I really would. I'd certainly like to get to the end of it. But at the very least, people, I hope you've had an enjoyable time. I've enjoyed having you guys here. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'm sorry I couldn't get the webcam working. I know some of you really enjoy being able to see my face. It is not for any personal reason. It is for a technical reason. My USB setup here is absolutely shot. And I'm of the opinion that I just need a new motherboard. Either that or a BIOS update. I'll try the BIOS update first. And if that doesn't work, I will I will replace it. Gar, you come on face. Good for you. I hope you continue in that endeavor. I hope it works out for you. Your loved ones support you. And, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, Gar. You gotta do what you gotta do. And if you fancy supporting my hardware fund, you know, the options are all available there. There's YouTube memberships, there's subscriptions, there's Patreon. Anything works for me. If you feel like lending a hand, feel free. It'll all go towards hardware, it'll all go towards upgrades, it'll all go towards keeping this shit going. And until next time, this has been Mr. Icarus. Thank you very much for watching. Icarus out. Oh shit, I can't find the button. Where's the button? Where's the end button? I usually have a button for this. Where is it gone? There it is.